I grew up in the Hasidic sect of Satmar. Satmar has a few locations all over the world, but their largest community is in Brooklyn, specifically the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn. Reading books for me started out purely as an escape. I read fairy tales because in my mind, only the fantasy could be good enough. Real life can't be good enough. That's what I thought. I wanted to be a princess at a ball. I wanted Prince Charming to come along and rescue me because to me that was the only way out. The only way that my nightmare could possibly end was if some fantastic, miraculous thing were to happen to me, like it happens in fairy tales. Then I grew up into adolescence and I started realizing that I couldn't spend the rest of my life reading fairy tales. So I started reading more realistic fiction, more grown-up fiction. I started reading Jane Austen. And even though it was still fiction, it was still fabulously entertaining, it gave me a better picture of what real life might be like out there. And it started making me think, is there such a thing as a reality that's better than my own that I could achieve? And so by the time I was in my 20s, I was reading memoirs. I was reading about women who'd overcome enormous challenges. And I think after that, it was just one memoir after another, reading about inspiring women and realizing that women do this all the time. They exhibit amazing strength and fortitude, and in their footsteps, I felt like I could achieve anything. I read books because they made me feel less alone. People will be drawn to this book first because they're just curious, but that'll end up meaning something more to them.